The city services of Los Angeles and all the various departments of the city are designed to fail. They are designed to use as much money and resources as possible while at the same time accomplish as little as possible. They are designed to frustrate residents by pointing them to different departments all over the city, until eventually back to the starting point with no avail. For 6 months I have reported aggressive food vendors, breaking most of the city's rules for vending in front of my small retail store. Vendors have attached tents with tables and chairs in my entryway, vandalized my building, and threatened violence or challenged me to a fight on multiple occasions. The city employees and departments on the screen are just some of the places I was directed to while requesting help from the city with these issues. At the end of this list, I was directed by a sergeant at the LAPD to call the Los Angeles Department of Transportation Dispatch at the following call center. And after well over 100 emails, phone calls, and visits from city employees, this is the straw that broke the camel's back.
I don't know why you're being so ridiculously stupid.
Because I was in, you calling me stupid? You could have taken my report and been through with this as well. You're calling.
DOT 136?
Hi, I was calling to get a unit over to James M. Wood to address a couple of violations.
Are you calling directly through to the LAPD line, or they transferred you over here?
They gave me the number directly to call.
Okay, I'm gonna take your call, and I'm gonna give you a different number to go through our communications line because this is the LAPD emergency line.
Okay.
But let me get your address, and we can start with that. So you said
James M. Wood Boulevard. And I'm sorry, they represented it as DOT dispatch. Is that not what I called?
it is, but this is specifically the LAPD emergency line. We have a communications line for the public.
Okay, I think that they then specifically gave me this number because it's been an issue since February that they're consistently out there every weekend on. So they specifically told me to call this one.
I'm still going to give you their communications line
because
it's their emergency line.
I have it.
Yeah.
They asked me to call this one.
Okay.
So I'm just going to continue to call this. But I have both the other, the 818 and the 213 for the communication.
That one's preferable. Okay? Because it's for emergencies.
I hear you. I'm going to follow the advice of the police department and call this one for it until it's figured out. It's just been so many months, and that's why they gave me this as pretty much where I need to call from here on out.
Okay, but because it's not an emergency for LAPD, if it's an ongoing issue, then you have to call division office.
Okay, so this is kind of in lieu of calling the LAPD non-emergency, and this is exactly what the sergeants have told me to call. I'm just going to go ahead and keep following their advice. This problem, I've had violence threatened on me by the violations I'm about to report, or by the people who are committing them, and it's the same people week after week after week after week, Saturday and Sunday, and I can't run my business anymore. They told me call this number. They want it to be a tag team effort between DOT and LAPD. So they're on their way out there right now, the sergeant and a few other people, but they literally told me right now in writing to call this number and report it again.
Yeah, that's odd, because usually when it's that case, when it's a tag team, then their operators call us through this same line that you're calling. But
which is fine. You probably have heard from Sergeant Fuente then. I know you guys did last weekend for
no,
the
I
same
have
issue.
Not.
Okay, well I have that.
No, I have not. But what's the
last
violation?
Weekend?
What's the violation? Because I need to free up the line.
That's fine.
Because it's the emergency line, so I need to free it up.
That's
What's
fine.
the violation?
There's two of them. There's one for the 1-hour meters in front of the businesses, and then the one that I've got this number specifically for is for Section 8073, which is the vending trucks being there for longer than 1 hour without leaving the half-mile radius for 1 hour before coming back.
So it's 2 1-hour time limits that you're reporting?
Yes, but one specifically 8073 for the vending truck. It's a very specific one, I guess, is the only
We're only going to do it as 1-hour time limit. We don't go by specific sections or codes. It's a 1-hour time limit violation.
Okay, but the one I'm asking for has an escalating fine, not the one that they just laugh about when they get, which is why I was, like, I've been through so many higher-ups. I've talked with the mayor's department, city council, Lieutenant Smith over with you guys.
Okay, sir.
So many people have been instructed exactly how I have to put this through. I understand, but they told me I have to put
1-hour time limit.
8073, Municipal Code 8073.
8073. No, I need the address to the 1 hour time limit.
Yes.
Is that the only address?
James M. Wood. James M. Wood. James M. Wood.
Whole
James
block,
M. Wood.
okay? Is there anything else I can help you with?
As long as it's 8073, I'm happy.
Again,
Is that going to be
it's just
enforced?
a 1 hour time limit.
Specifically
It's a 1 hour time
8073.
limit.
I was told I had to put this through a
It's
very
a 1
specific way.
hour time limit.
For
Is there
vending
anything else
trucks.
I can help you with?
For vending trucks.
No.
No? What do you mean no?
No, we don't go by codes.
Yes,
we
you
don't go
do.
by code,
What is
sir.
your name? I need some way to cite this call. This is ridiculous. What's your name?
Operator 136.
Operator 136, and you're refusing to enforce
anything else I can
8073?
help you with?
I'm asking you if you're refusing to enforce 8073. You just told me no.
I don't know
Was
what's
that
an 8073.
8073
Yes, I did,
is
because I
the
don't know
1
what
hour time
8073
limit for food trucks
Okay,
to
so
be
we are
in an
going to
area.
enforce. So we are going to enforce the 1 hour time limit. Is there anything else that I can help you with?
On the meters or on the food truck?
136 releasing the call.
I disagree with.
Parking enforcement operator 134. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was calling. I need assistance at James M. Wood Boulevard for.
Sir, are you?
Go ahead.
Are you with PD? Because you're calling in on an emergency line.
Yeah, I've been told by a sergeant at the LAPD that this is the number I need to call.
No, you need to call the regular line, sir. I'm sorry.
I need to speak with you. This is what I've been instructed to call directly from the LAPD. Are you refusing to take my call? Are you refusing to take my call? Then you need to take my call.
You are calling on an emergency
Yes,
line.
and I was given this number directly from the LAPD sergeant at the Olympic Division. I have it. I have it already. I've been instructed to call this instead. Are you going to take my call? No, you are refusing to take my call? You need to take my call.
DOT 136.
Yes, you do not refuse my call. I need you to take my report. You are legally obligated. I will make this call until you successfully take my report. I've spoken to multiple sergeants, but sergeant, report me. Report me. My name is Street. You are not doing your job. I have in writing when the police get here that I'm supposed to call you. But instead of that, no, I'm asking you to take my report. I'm asking you to take my report.
Okay. And who did you speak to at LAPD?
Sergeant A. He is a lead officer. He has instructed me vocally and in writing. I've told you this yesterday and today. I'm supposed to call this number. This number needs to take my report.
Okay. We're a different department. You realize that, right?
No, I have been giving your number directly as DOT dispatch. You said that it was this yesterday. I asked if it was something else I called on accident. You told me, yes, this is the place you were told to call. That's what I did.
That I told you this is emergency line.
And I'm telling you, this is emergent.
Line for dispatch.
This has been going since February, and to the point.
Line for LAPD.
Yes, which LAPD has instructed me to call. Would you please take my report? Take my report then.
You need to call the communications.
Take my report. You are obligated to take my report.
To the communications line.
Take my report.
What are you reporting?
I'm calling to make a report. You guys keep hanging up on me. I haven't spoken with you yet, but at James M. Wood Boulevard, I need assistance on the violations of Code 80.
Give me just a second.
Absolutely.
Hold on. Give me just a second.
Yep.
Are you calling on the LAPD line?
Yes, I've been instructed by a sergeant at the LAPD regarding this issue to call this. That I have it in writing. Nope, I have that number. I have that number. I believe that you don't care, but you're legal. Nope, I'm not releasing this. I'm not releasing this. Okay.
Hello, this is parking enforcement. What are you reporting?
I'm calling for the same report you just hung up on me. You're either going to send the police to me or you're going to take my report. One of those two.
If you're not calling on the, if you're calling on the emergency line,
I am
not taking your report.
Then you need to send the police my way or you need to take my report. I've been instructed in writing. I know, by the police. I know you don't care. What's your operator number? What's your operator number? Okay. I'm calling back. I'm calling back until you take. Nope, I'm calling you.
180, how may I help you?
You don't understand that you perform a service to the citizens and you need to call the police.
180, what are you reporting?
I need you to take my report.
We'll do this all day.
This is DOT?
Yes, I'm calling to make a report, not to be hung up on.
This is DOT?
Yes, I'm calling to make a report.
Sir,
Yes.
You need to call the communications line. I'm
I
going to
have
connect
been
you.
instructed by LAPD. Nope, you're not going to disconnect.
DOT 134?
Yes, I need to make a report, not be hung up on.
I'm sorry, sir. You're calling on the emergency line. We need
Why
to keep
won't
it
you
clear.
take my
I
call?
apologize.
This is the line
We
that
will
I've been
take your-
instructed to
Listen,
make this report.
We will take your call under the regular line,
Nope,
not the
not
emergency
the
line.
regular
You
line. I've been
are
instructed
tying-
to call this
you
number.
are-
Hey, look,
I don't
it
care
would be
who instructed
untied if
you.
you would just take my
Goodbye.
report.
Operator 180, how may I help you?
I need you to take my report so I can stop tying up this line.
Sure, that's no problem. Who's the officer that gave you this number?
Sergeant of the Olympic Division. I have it in verbal and
Sergeant.
in writing.
Okay, Sergeant, what's the last name? And what time did you call this in?
Which? To him, when did I speak to him?
Okay.
What? I don't understand the question.
When did you talk to him?
When did I talk to him? I've talked to him for months. Specifically to call this number, I talked to him yesterday, and I talked to him last Saturday.
Okay, that's
He
what we're
instructed me in writing yesterday to continue to call this number Saturday and Sunday because I've been in the dark since February. The regular
At
line.
what time?
At what time? Did I talk to him? I'm not looking at my email right this second. What I need you to do is take a report for the report I'm calling, not just for what you're taking on me. I'll give you all the information you need that I have available, but I need assistance at 20 James M. Wood Boulevard.
You can give me that number till you're blue in the face. We are not taking your call on this line.
Why?
You can continue to call
Why?
because you're wasting your time.
No,
You're
why
wasting
won't you take the
LAPD's
call?
time,
Why
and
won't you
let other
take it?
people-
You've
because
given
this is
no
for
reasonable
emergencies
explanation.
only.
Yes, and this has become an
Because,
emergency.
sir,
Violence has been
sir,
threatened on
this
me.
is for-
I have been instructed
So
by
then you
somebody
need to hang
higher
up.
ranking than you to
Sir.
call you. I have it in
You're
writing.
wrong.
I can prepare it. I can
It doesn't
email
matter
it
what
to
you
you if
have
you'd
in
like.
writing, sir.
It does. You need to do your job, not argue with me. This line would be
telling me-
clear if you took my report.
No, sir, you're the one who's
Yes, it
arguing.
would. That's a fact.
Arguing.
This line would be clear if you
You're
took my
telling me-
report. You're here to
What's
take
the
a report.
violence that's going on?
I have
What's
been
the violence?
I have been threatened violence. I have pictures on security camera of it, and that is irrelevant to this. You need to take a report on 8073,
So,
which is what I'm calling about.
If you've been threatened violence,
Yes, there's
upon
police
yourself, then
reports
that's an
on it.
LAPD issue.
There's already
We
police
don't
reports
handle
on it, and they have
We
instructed
don't handle that.
you
So what
handle
I'm going to do
parking.
at this point-
You handle the parking. I'm calling for violation 8073, and
LAPD
yes.
has a nuisance call.
No, I'm calling with legitimate business.
Right now.
Feel free because that's a false report. I'm calling with a legitimate claim.
Thank you, sir.
You are filing a false report if you do so.
136?
Yes, I still need to make a report at James M. Wood.
Sure, you need to call through the dispatch center.
Um,
Releasing the line.
nope.
Parking enforcement operator 134, how can I help you?
Yes, I need to make a report for James M. Wood.
Sir, we're not going to take your call.
I've been
sir. We're not gonna
instructed
take your
by the
call.
LAPD to
Sir,
make my report
We
here.
are not
Why
gonna
will you
take
not
your
take my
I'm
call?
sorry, I am not going to engage
Why?
in your
It is
conversation.
your duty
You
to
have
take my
already been
call.
told that this
I was told you were
is an
making a
emergency
police
line.
report about
Goodbye.
me. I haven't gotten it yet.
Operator 180, what are you reporting?
A violation of code 8073 at James M. Wood Boulevard.
Hollywood, Rampart, Alley Garage, 2121 West 11th Street, 2121 West 11th Street.
I'm not sure what the relevance of that is.
65 Roger, thank you. 11th Street is a south call.
Are you speaking with me or somebody else? You're going to put me on hold.
What's your PD number?
I don't have one. I need to make
Okay,
a
bye.
report just the same.
180, go with your incident number.
I need a report taken for James M. Wood.
Southwest unit to handle a fire hydrant 2931 10th Avenue.
I need to make a
Southwest
report
Central
at
Fire
James
Stop
M.
talking,
Wood.
sir. Stop
Yeah,
talking,
I don't know
sir.
why you're talking over me or why
Get
you're
off the
talking
phone.
about something else. You need to take my report.
Because I don't know know why you're being so ridiculously stupid.
Because I was in, you calling me stupid? You could have taken my report and been through with this as well. You're telling me to shut up?